Now here is where we create the actual advertisement that people are going to see. At the top here, you can name the advert, which will make it easier if you're looking at your reports and you want to compare the performance of different ad copy, but they will always put in a default anyway. And notice that's us now down on this third section where we're actually creating the ad. So we've got lots of options in terms of creating new advertisements. We can create a carousel. Now with a carousel, what's good is that you could have each image going to a different link and you could tell a story with those images. So if you've got an e-commerce website, you could select 3 or 4 different products, link directly through to those products from the ad. If I click on the image, I get straight through to that product page. And what Facebook will do is it will start to optimize which of the images in that carousel is converting best, and they'll put that one at the front. So they're always working to try and optimize the performance of the ads behind the scenes. Next, we've got the single image, which just does what it says on the tin. We've got a video, a slideshow, which is where you can pick up to 10 images and Facebook will turn it into like a little looping video. And then Canvas. Now Canvas it's not new, but it's not very widely used, and it is a combination of kind of full screen images and full screen videos. It's a very immersive media experience, and you do need really good quality design and copy to be able to take advantage of Canvas. So I'm not going to cover that in this instance. Now the other option you have here is to use an existing post. So what's great about this is instead of using that boost post button on your Facebook page, you could come here and do the very specific targeting that we've just done with a specific objective and then just select a recent post from your page. So this is the equivalent of using the boost button, but you just have a lot more control over what you're spending and who sees it. But for us, we're going to create something new. So here, all I'm going to do is select a single image, and I'll show you the different options we can do with that. We're then going to look at the Power Editor, and I'll extend out the other things that you can do with more options and videos from there. But let's just keep it simple for now. So with the single image, what Facebook does for you here, which is another added bonus, is you can upload your own images. You can browse the library of images that you've used before, and you can also use some of their free stock imagery. So they have a connection with Shutterstock where you can browse their catalogues and use any of their images in your advertisements. This is great for a number of reasons. Number one, you just might not have access to great photography, and you can use these. And also, you know, Facebook know what they're doing in terms of what works, so they're going to show you good examples. But here, I'm just going to upload one of my own. So as it's a Facebook webinar we're running, I'm going to upload this image. Now I'm just going to select one. You can have up to 6, but again, I'm just doing one at a time here. So I've selected that image, and that's the one that's going to be in my advertisement. Now notice that I've got an Instagram account also connected, because remember I left that open as an option in terms of placement. Here I need to put in the URL that I want to be driving people to. And I will put in the headline. You would come up with something a little bit more creative than that, and then you would put in your text, which is going to appear up the top. You can have something much longer. Now here's a good point to add. We have planning sheets in this course so that you can print them out and plan out exactly what your headline, your text and everything else is going to be, so have a little bit of practice before you actually put your ad on here. So just for speed, I'm typing in something very simple. You've got multiple options when it comes to call to action, or you can have no button at all. Here, I'm going to leave it as learn more, because I feel like if I just put sign up, that could feel like you're not giving people the choice to find out more about the webinar before they sign up. So I'm going to leave it on learn more. I could equally run 2 or 3 other advertisements and have that as one of my variations so that I can test out what works better. Now you can also add in, so here I could add in a little feed description. So that will appear underneath the image as if it's part of that linked article. And you can also change the display link. So here it's showing the whole URL, but if you happen to be linking to a page that's got a really long or complicated URL, you might want to change the display link so that it's just a little bit cleaner and nicer. And that won't make any difference to when people click, it just looks nicer on the advertisement. And here you'll see that it's selected the correct tracking pixel for that page, and I know that it's loaded on because it's marked green. That means everything is working correctly. What we can also see here is a little preview of how the advertisement is going to look on different placements. That way you can just run through and check that everything is working exactly how you want it to. Does your image look a bit weird on some of the sizing, especially this one? So that one doesn't look ideal, so maybe I could move the placement a little bit. And just make sure that you're happy with all of those, and then you just scroll down, review the order, see if everything's how you want it to be, and then click place order, and off it goes.